As previously noted, getting hung wide in a turf sprint is usually an insurmountable problem. In this case, there's actually not that much true speed entered, so those without a drawn outside are going to have real problems finding a place to drop in. A.G. Bullitt ran a big one out of nowhere at Kentucky Downs, then backed up some last time. On her best, she would definitely be in this, but she's much more likely to be set back by the big effort for a while. Arzak runs a lot of pretty good figures, and every once in a while a really big one, like his wide chip effort at Keeneland last time. The problem is he's never been able to do it twice in a row, or even less than 6 months apart, and he gets a lot of wide trips, even with smaller fields. After being on the sidelines for almost a year, Brad Sell quickly put in 2 top efforts before going back a couple of points last time. That was his 4th start in 2 months. It was on soft turf, and he had some trouble. With more time into this, on firm turf, we expect a top effort from this 5-furlong specialist. Cogburn got on grass the first time last year as a 4-year-old, and he was pretty good, but this year he's turned into a monster. Negative numbers on turf are rare, and this horse has done it in all 3 starts this year. This is another example of Asmussen keeping his horses fresh for the Breeders' Cup by only having him make 3 well-spaced starts this year. And we don't see why Cogburn shouldn't run his race again. So, apparently there really is a horse called Izzy Vunga Vunga. We don't know what it means either. But this gelding did improve at age 4 last year and put in 2 races that make him competitive with anyone other than Cogburn. Now he's second off Vallejo for motion, and interesting for the exotics and the track announcer. Motorius is another that has gotten better with age. He had a trouble trip in this race last year, but looks to be coming up to his best now, and his best is pretty good. This one has to figure out how to avoid both a wide trip and trouble. Speaking of getting better with age, nothing better is better than ever at age 7 and could get a piece of this on his best. If Cogburn breaks clean, he'll be very tough to beat, and Irad is a great gate rider. Motorius drew well and will be a price for once. Frieza's going to have to deal with traffic, but he's usable.